Cool, cool. You know what? We can just go ahead and get started on this Friday Eve. I'll say some things, we'll cheers, and then we'll get moving and grooving on our mat. So this week has really reminded me of the power of human connection and that collective energy. I didn't mention this in my email, but I was sitting eating lunch on, I think, Tuesday, and a friend that I haven't talked to in 6 years texted me out of the blue, and she said, oh my God, I just found this picture of us, and like, I'm so thankful, blah, 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 all this like beautiful, wonderful text messagey words to receive, and I just started bawling at like 1 p.m. in the afternoon. And what was funny about it was a few nights ago, I found that exact same picture, but I just didn't reach out to her. And so it felt like the universe was reminding me to reach out to people when you think about them and think about people that you love often. Kind of two-pronged to that is there's this outward human connection that we have that obviously has been distorted over the last 7-8 months, but it's also coming back to inward connection. So I feel like when you're really connected with yourself, that's when you're able to give more of yourself to other people, and you can receive those same energy vibrations coming back into you. So tonight, as we move through class, you're going to find peak posture and headstand, which will be really fun. Full disclosure, I'm not going to fully demo headstand because I might fall out of it, and our living room is not that big, but I will carefully, gracefully get you guys into it. And once we get to that point in class, if you want to hop over to a wall, feel free to do so as well. But cheers to your Friday night. Happy end of your week, and then going into your weekend. Hopefully it's sunny and beautiful wherever you're at. And we're going to get started today in child's pose. So pull up your playlist if you have it, if you want to flow along to it. I'll throw it in the chat box one more time. And then we can go ahead and get started. So find your way over to your mats. And you can go ahead and press play in 4, in 3, in 2. And in 1, go ahead, press play, find child's pose, just settle down into your space, knees spread out really wide, rest your head, settle your forearms, settle your arms, and just breathe into this space. Take a big, big breath in, get really expansive with your breath on your mat, connect breath to body, breathe in. Open mouth, audible, exhale out, HA. Nice, one more just like that. Full breath in, let it get big through your back body. Inhale. Big open mouth, audible, exhale. Last one right here. Breathe in, big, 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 full inhale. Empty, empty, exhale out. Now walk your fingertips a little bit closer to the top of your mat so you get more space in your triceps, a little bit of a deeper stretch. Press your palms down, but we're going to switch it up a little bit. So engage through your lower abdominals and just start to find a little bit of a cat shape through your back. So feel a slight rounding in your spine. You're still in child's pose. And then from that place, you're going to ripple up into modified cat pose. So knees stay really wide. Shoulders are right in front of you, and your back is arched, or rather no. Yeah, and then from there, drop your heart and then send your hips back to child's pose. So if you need a demo, you can look up at me. But you're gonna roll up through cat, round your spine a lot, and then drop your heart, find cow, and sink your hips back. You got about 3 more just like that. Inhale, round through your lower. And then on your exhale, find a little bit of a cat variation, sink your hips back. Last one, breathe in. And then drop your heart, find that cat variation, hips go back, child's pose, settle down, breathe. 1 inhale, 1 exhale here. Nice, now press back down into your palms. From here, hover your right palm, take a little light twist. So thread the needle through child's pose. Your left palm is gonna stay straight in front of you. Right fingertips reach over to the left side of your mat. You're still in child's, breathe in. Breathe out. Nice, switched out. Inhale through center. And then this time left palm right underneath your right. And child's getting wide through your hips. Inhale. Stay for your exhale. Nice, press back down, find child. And same thing, you'll find that same rippling motion. So hug in through your lower abs, hat on up, and then cow hips go back. Starting to find that ocean-like wave through your spine. You can stay here if you'd like, or you can just find a traditional cat-cow if that feels better, if those movements are more intuitive for you. It's all about finding that connection, that breath to body of what you need, what you want at this point in time. It's about tapping into you so that you can give more of yourself to others when the time comes. Yeah, take about 4 more rounds. Whatever intuitive movement feels good, whatever's meant for your body, 2 more. And then find neutral tabletop, breathe in, curl your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up and back, pedal out through your knees. Head and neck get really heavy. And allow yourself to just release some tension from the top of your head here. Big breath in. Big breath out, let it go. Nice, keep your gaze back at your toes, and then walk your hands to the back of your mat, forward fold. Take a moment here, feet hip width distance apart, find ragdoll. Drop your opposite elbows, head and neck hang heavy. Maybe roll out your wrists. And an option in ragdoll here to take a clasp behind your lower back and take a halfway lift to open up your shoulders a little bit more. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, hands come down to your mat, pinky toe your feet to touch. Yeah, inhale, regular half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain, rise really tall, ground down through your feet. Take a moment, just drop your shoulders, feel your heartbeat in your body, rough to self, inhale. Exhale, baby back bend, cactus your arms, open your heart, engage through your lower half, so squeeze your inner thighs together for support. Inhale, mountain, take it up. Exhale, forward, fold, melt down. Halfway lift is your inhale. Squat, round, curl is your exhale. 1 big breath in. 1 huge breath out. We'll flow 2 times. Back to movement. Drop your heels. Rise tall. Inhale. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, squat, round, curl. 1 cycle. Breathe in. Breathe out. This time, try with closed eyes. Drop your heels. Inhale, mountain, eyes closed. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Squat, round, curl. 2 cycles. Pause. Last one, breathe in. Big breath out. Slowly crawl to the top of your mat. Find a high plank. Stack your joints, shoulders over wrists. Really rip the earth away. Feel like all 10 fingertips are pressing down. You got 4. You got 3. Shift it forward, lower down. In 2. And 1. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Uncurl your toes. Zip your inner thighs together. 3 rolling cobras here. Exhale all of your air quad. Inhale, baby cobra, lift chin and chest. Exhale, tap. Inhale, roll. Exhale, tap. 1 more, breathe in. Breathe out. Curl your toes, inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. You got 4 breaths here. Breathe in. Really big on your exhale. 3 more. Find that rhythm in your body, that rhythmic nature of sound. Yeah. 2 more. Big inhale. Big exhale. Last one. Breathe in. Breathe it out. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Exhale, shift it back, down dog, hips high. 2 more just like that. Use your low belly. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, down dog. Last one, ripple. Down dog, breathe in. Yeah, one breath in. One breath out. Inhale, reach your right heel high. Square your hips, flex your toes a lot. Take a moment to really connect hands to your mat, leg to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, low lunge, top of your space, ground down. Take a moment here, feel the neutral energy through your hips. Use the strength of your core. Inhale, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. You'll snap your left heel over your left toes, and then rotate your left hip so that it's facing forward, aligned with your right. Breathe in. Stay for your exhale, get a little bit deeper into your front knee. Yeah. Now shift weight into your front foot. One inhale through crescent. Exhale, one legged bound, hands drop down by your side. Pause right here. Flex your front foot a lot, so left toes are flexed towards the sky. Roll your shoulders down and back to find a little bit of lift through your heart. And then ground down strong like a pillar through your right foot. Yeah, step it back, inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two, open up side of your space. So you're bending strong into your front knee. And then see if you can feel your feet grounded into the earth, if you can feel that connection of body to mat, body to space. Inhale, star, heels in, toes out. Get really big, shake through your hips, open your heart a little bit, breathe in. Yeah, now parallel your feet to the front of your mat. Exhale, skandasana to the back edge of your mat. So you can allow your left heel to lift if you want, or if you have accessibility here, you can place your left heel down on the mat. Flex your right toes a lot, and hands can come to heart center, or they can tap right in front of you. Nice. Now using your core, inhale back up to star. Yes, and then exhale, warrior two. Pivot your front foot so that it's facing forward. Realign your shoulders, relax. Inhale, reverse warrior, back arm, back leg. Back arm feels like it's high-fiving the back wall, and then drop your right shoulder. Breathe in. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga Dandasana, or you can always take cobra. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One big breath in. One big breath out. Left side, let's do it. Reach your left heel high. Square your hips, flex your toes. Take a moment to feel your hamstrings engage. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge, top of your mat. Ground down through that front left foot this time, and then inhale, crescent. Your core is your activator here. It allows you to get stronger and more stable through your midline, and then that extends up to the top of your head and then down through your feet so that you can feel energy down through your mat. One more breath in. Stay here for your exhale. Ground weight into your front left foot this time. Drop your palms. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Pause, breathe, find that stability. Coming back to your core strength to keep you standing tall. Relaxing your shoulders, opening your chest. Yeah, step it back, inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two, side of your space. Get deep into your front left knee. And then feel your back foot parallel to the back edge of your mat. Inhale, star, heels in, toes out, shake it out. And then parallel feet to the front edge of your mat, or rather the side. There it is. Breathe in. Exhale, skandasana to the back. You can let your heel lift, or you can ground down through your heel. Hands again can come to your mat space or to your carpet. Use your core on the way up. Inhale, star, nice strong legs. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One big breath in. One huge breath out. Let it go. That's your Sandhi. We'll find breath to movement, and then we'll play around with eyes closed. Reach your right heel high. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge, top of your mat. Inhale, crescent rise tall. Exhale, one-legged mountain, arms by your side. Yes. Inhale, crescent, up tall. Exhale, warrior two. Star pose, breathe in, get big. Exhale, skandasana to the back edge. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two, front. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, rinse it out. Find a little bit of movement. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing. Straight into the left, reach your left heel high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent, take it tall. Exhale, one-legged mountain. Yeah, inhale, crescent, sweep back. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star, heels in. Exhale, Skandasana to the back edge. Core takes you all the way up into star, breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana, rinse it out. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So now that you have that rhythm in your body, you get this next round all on your own, no changes. Eyes closed if you want. Take it at your own pace. I'll start you off. Inhale, reach your right heel high. Exhale, low lunge. You got it. Find what works in your body. Find the flow that you want. And if it doesn't look the exact same as the last two times, that's okay. Just make sure you find some balance, some evenness on both sides. Trust that your body's taking you to the right places. Trust that your body's allowing movement to come as freely as it craves. It's finding that connection back to self so that you can give more, so that you can feel more, so that your experiences maybe get a little bit deeper, a little bit fuller. Your pace is perfect wherever you're at. However you find flow, however you find breath, however you play with the wiggles, the wobbles. Yeah, you guys look awesome. And then whenever you find downward facing dog, just find breath. No rush to get there. But whenever you find it, it allows you to pause for just a few more rounds. Yeah, nice work, you guys. If you're not already there, find down dog in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Collective inhale through your nose. HA, audible, exhale out. One more just to find some more sweetness. Breathe in, get big, deep, full. HA, let it go. Inhale, shift forward, high plank, grip your mat. And then slowly lower all the way down to your belly. 3 more rolling cobras, uncurl your toes. Big exhale at the bottom. Inhale, lift chin, chest, palms. Exhale, tap it down. 2 more, breathe in. Breathe it out. Last one, inhale. Exhale, tap your forehead, spread your knees, child's pose. Yes. 1 inhale. 1 exhale. This time, shift forward, find tabletop. And then rock onto one of your hips. We'll do a quick, sweet little core series. So find boat pose to start. For boat pose, you can start with your heels anchored down and then just shift your body weight back so that you can start to feel your core engaged. That angle might look a little bit different for everyone. You can stay right here, or you can hover your knees, or you can find a full extension. Wherever you're at, hands will come apart. We'll just twist. Right, center, left, center, right, center, left, center. Remember, heels can always tap down. A tap feels better. And then keep it slow. For 8, 7. Exhales as you twist. You got 6. Yes. Take 5. Last 4. Last 3. Hug it in. Knees to chest. Just 2. And 1. Knees to chest. Rock and roll the length of your mat. And then find a high plank. So you'll float all the way forward. Grip the space between your fingertips. High plank. That's your pause. That's your reset. And then drop down to your forearms so you can feel forearm plank. Yes. In forearm plank, you'll be right here for just a little bit, and then we'll add on those dolphin walks. In 4, 3, 2, 1. So you'll start to walk your feet in, closer to your palms, to your elbows, and then you'll start to walk them back out. So it's playing with the lift of your hips. You can either keep your palms in this 11 shape, or you can grasp them. If you want to prepare a little bit more for headstand, find that grasp in your palms and allow the crown of your head to get heavy towards your mat on the bottom. Yes. The goal here is to get that stack of your hips over your shoulders. So everything in your top is finding one solid line straight up vertical. So then eventually when your feet follow, they'll have a solid foundation to build off of. Take about 4 more rounds. Warming up your shoulders a little bit more. Last 2. Last 1. Yeah. And then you'll hold forearm plank. You'll just hold, breathe for 4. Yes. 3. High plank, high plank. Palms come underneath you. Press it all the way up. Downward facing dog. Hips go up and back. Big breath in. Big, big breath out. Let it go. 1 more. Sweet inhale. Sweet audible exhale. Let's add on. Let's change it up a little bit. Look to the top of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, step, float, crawl, whatever you need. Top of your mat. Get there. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Forward fold is your exhale. Inhale, chair pose this time. Sink low into your hips and your heels. Feel that bump back. And then that lift of your chest as your arms reach forward. Feel equal but opposing energy. So crown of your head is reaching up on the diagonal in front of you. Glutes are going back on the diagonal below you. Breathe in. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Puff up through your chest. Prepare for prayer twist. 1 inhale. Exhale, twist to the right side. Hook your left elbow to your right knee. You can open your arms if that feels better for you. See if you can find a little bit of neutrality through your hips, through your knees, so that weight is nice and even. Allowing your core to re-engage. 4, 3, forward fold in 2, and 1. Dive it down straight in front of you. Maybe shake out your legs. Give your hips a quick little break. Breathe in. Stay for your exhale. Get a little looser. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. You got 1 more side. Exhale, hands come to heart. Puff your chest. Breathe in. Exhale, prayer twist to the left this time. Hook your right elbow outside of your left knee. Same thing. Arms can float open really big, or they can just stay glued to heart. Breathe into that space of connection that you're getting deeper into, that you feel a little bit more fully in your body. Got 4. Got 3. 2. Forward fold is your release. Walk your feet out hip width distance apart. Find gorilla pose here. Slide your palms underneath your toes. Hang out. Maybe let your elbows get really wide and then pull them a little bit deeper in. Shake your head out. Yeah, shake your head out. No, you can flutter your lips if that release feels good. Yeah. Slowly release your grip. Pinky toe feet to touch. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Rinse it out. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let it go. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, drop down to your knees, tabletop. You can hang out here, take a couple rounds cat-cow, or you can grab some wine, you can towel off, grab a sip of water, whatever you need. But cat-cow's here for you if you want to keep working into that openness of your chest and then that big dome in your spine, so that you can find the differences between high and low, keeping with those ebbs and those flows in your body. Yeah. Find about 3 more rounds, cat-cow. And then we'll play around a little bit. Nice. Take that your last round of cat-cow. Yeah, and then you can stay in tabletop, or you can come onto your knees, but we'll start to prepare for headstand. If you're like, Layla, headstand's not gonna happen for me today, you You can play around with other inversions. You can try, you're pretty much prepped for crow. You're also prepped for side crow if you want to try that out. You're extra prepped for headstand though. So for headstand, I'll walk you through it. We'll see if I fall over. I might. But for headstand, you want to find that grasp in your palms, and you want to be balancing kind of on that little middle section of your head. So a great way to find a tool there is to take the base of your palm, put it right into your third eye, so just about over that space between your eyebrows, and then middle finger is where you're balancing on. Remember that headstand is just as much about pressing down through your arms and puffing up the back of your chest and your shoulders as it is pressing down through the crown of your head. So for headstand, you're going to take that grasp, you're going to place it down onto your mat and find that balancing point. You'll come into this dolphin-like shape and then start to walk your feet in front of you. From there, you're going to get as tall as you can, press down actively, and then start to stack your hips and use your core strength here. I'm going to totally talk about it. And then, hopefully from here, your feet are going to go straight up to the sky. And then you'll play around with it. Maybe you want a wall. But play around with headstand. If you want side crow, try it on. If you want regular crow, try that on. If you need a wall, take it. And if you're like, inversions, maybe not today, child's pose is here for you. Yeah. Remember, whatever inversion you're taking, use your core. That core strength is integral. And then feel the squeeze of your inner thighs at the very top. Yes, David. Keep pressing through your forearms. Use that broadness in your upper back for a little bit more support. Yeah. Take about 4 to 5 more breaths to play around with it. And if playing around in 4 to 5 more breaths just means settling in child's pose, go there. Guys, so many fun attempts. I love it. It's okay. And then when you feel ready, find your child's pose. In 4. In 3. 2. 1. Settle your body back down into child's pose. Take a moment to feel body back to breath, to feel connection within you, deep in movement, deep in spirit, deep in community. Take a breath in. Big breath out. One more sweet, sweet inhale. Audible, open, exhale, let it go. Sometimes when you're on your mat, it's the safest place to feel those little wobbles, those wiggles, and just to play, to find that sense of playfulness in your body. Inhale, shift your weight forward, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up and back. You got one more standing series. Inhale, reach your right heel high. Exhale, low lunge. This time, ground your back foot at about a 45-degree angle, preparing for Warrior 1. Inhale, Warrior 1. Arms go up to the sky. You're Virabhadrasana 1. Take a moment to see if you can neutralize your hips, just like you had in Crescent Lunge, but it's probably going to feel a little bit different here in a Warrior 1. Know that you can always widen your feet out a little bit bigger than your current stance, or you can shorten your stance if that flexibility doesn't quite feel like it's there. Relax your shoulders and see if you can get a little bit taller through the crown of your head. Big breath in. Stay for your exhale. Yeah. One more breath in. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, shift your weight forward 2 inches. Exhale, extended side angle. Tick-tock and open through your chest. This should feel really sweet in your shoulders, especially a little bit later in class this time. Feel that rotation of your chest towards the sky. Activate through your top arm, so make it really reach to the top. Feel like I'm pressing my palm against yours to find some activity. And then from here, keep your legs exactly as they are. One big sweeping motion. Inhale, reverse warrior, up, back to the back of your mat. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, rinse it out. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips go up and back. One breath in. One breath out, let it go. Left heel reaches high. Let's get nice and even. Exhale, low lunge, top of your space. Take a moment, ground down through that front foot. Dial your back foot down at about 45 degrees, and then strength of your core. There it is, takes you all the way up, warrior one. Same thing here. See if you can get even through your hips. And it might mean walking your feet out a little bit wider. It might mean walking them in closer. And know that your body is going to be different on each side, right? Just like every interaction you have with others feels different, every interaction you have with yourself is also going to be different. It's going to feel new each time. There's going to be something familiar that happens and something unfamiliar. So how can you just lean into that? Get a little bit deeper through your front knee. Inhale. Stay for your exhale. One more full breath in through your top. Exhale, warrior two. Get nice and open. Realign. Balance out through your feet. Shift your weight forward 2 inches. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach your top arm nice and high. Rather than dumping onto your side body, how can you lift actively out of your obliques? How can you use that space to create a little bit more strength? How can you get deeper into your front knee? Notice the difference in your body as it comes a little bit later in class, as it's maybe not coupled with grand other movements, but it just lives in somewhat of an isolation. For 4, 3, reverse warrior in 2, and 1. Inhale, reverse warrior, big motion up, back to the back of your mat. Breathe in. Exhale, high plank. Pause it at the bottom. Grip your mat really strong. Shift your weight forward. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down to your mat. This time, rather than rolling cobras, we're going to take locust. So uncurl your toes. You can take bound locust here. And for bound locust, hands will come to your lower back in a little clasp. Exhale out all of your air. And then inhale, lift everything off your mat. Point your toes a lot up through your chest for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tap it down, get heavy in your space. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel your heartbeat encompass the space beneath you. That place of connection, of deep, deep spirit. Hands come underneath your shoulders. Press up through tabletop, and then find downward facing dog. Breathe in. And full breath out. Lift your right heel high. Exhale, half pigeon. Parallel your right shin to the top of your mat. Relax through your back leg. Uncurl your toes, and then take a gander over your shoulder to ensure that your back leg is nice and straight, your hips are balanced. Hands come back to your hips, puff up through your chest. Breathe in, get tall. Exhale, sleeping pigeon, mount it down. You can come onto your forearms. You can let the crown of your head go long. Should hurt my feet. So should hurt your knee. So got about 2 more rounds of breath here. As you feel ready, slowly press up to your palms, curl your back toes. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Right leg goes back up to the sky. Shake it out. Bring a little bit more oxygenated blood into the leg. Maybe you flip dog, whatever you want. Maybe you land on a couch. Inhale back to 3 legs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Switch it out. This time your left heel goes high. Breathe in. Exhale, half pigeon. Find that parallel nature to the top of your mat. Walk your palms all the way back to your hips. Lift up through your heart to bring more breath into your body. Breathe in, full, expansive. Exhale, sleeping pigeon. Melt down into it. Notice the way that you hold on to things in your body. How can you let this just find a bit of a release? It's not like you have to let everything go at once, right? It's gradual, it's incremental. But the more that you let go, the more that you can bring back in. As you feel ready, back up to your palms. Three-legged down dog is here for you when you want it. Send your left leg back up to the sky. Shake it out. Flip dog if you crave, or just maybe big circles. Inhale back to 3 legs, and then find downward facing dog. Pause right here. Taking a moment to notice how this is different than your first one in class. Breathe in. Stay on your exhale. Inhale, look to the top. Exhale, drop down to your knees. Towel off, grab a sip of whatever you want, and then legs go straight in front of you. We'll start to wind things down. You can flex your feet a lot or point your toes, and then send your arms straight to the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Feel your breath get a little bit more curious in your body as you're still through your legs. As there's not much else to think about, how can you let your breath weave to the different parts that maybe you're realizing needed a little bit more? 2 more rounds here. Allowing your inhales to fill and your exhales to melt. Maybe you close your eyes. And keep your arms extended long in front of you. Use your core. Inhale, slowly rise all the way up. Arms stay long, long, long. Then exhale, lower down, arms stay behind you. Good slow. Nice, hug your knees into chest. Small circles to the right. And then small circles to the left. Hug your knees back in towards center. Easy supine twist to the right. Drop both of your knees over to the right side of your mat. Gaze goes over to the left. Softness through your breath, ease in your body, calming your mind. Please come back in towards chest center. You can take a quick happy baby just through midline. Grab for the soles of your feet, or maybe you can out and then the next. If you don't grab anywhere at all, and just play a little bit more. And knees come back in towards chest. Big breath in. Exhale, easy spine twist to the left. Drop them both over, anchor through your shoulders, and then send your gaze in the opposite direction to feel a slightly deeper twist in your spine. Please come back in towards your middle. And then this time, legs go all the way up the wall. Flex your toes. Let your legs feel heavy. And feel everything coming down to your hips. And then you'll take it slowly down to the count of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find your Shavasana. Heavy in your space, strong in your body, soft, but curious and playful in your mind. Take time here as you need it, and trust that I'll guide you out in just a few moments. Feel ready to be guided out of your Shavasana. Start to bring some consciousness back to breath, back to body, the two united in synchronicity. You can twinkle out your fingertips and your toes. Pull into your wrists and your ankles as you feel ready, right? No rush to come out of it. And take a nice good morning stretch. Body fills up to opposite ends of your mat, getting really big, really expansive. Breathe in. Exhale, roll over to your favorite side, finding supported fetal position. Taking a moment in safety and security, feeling your own skin-to-skin contact, almost a self-regulation for your nervous system. When you feel connection back to yourself, you're able to give more and feel deeper connection with others. Connection back to yourself, connection back to others. When you feel ready, press up to a comfortable seat, top of your mat space. Hands come to heart center. Press equally from your right palm into your left, from left into right. Roll your shoulders, soften your gaze, take a soft breath out. To round out, we'll take 3 cycles together. Big breath in through your nose. Big breath out through your mouth. And your next one, let it get deeper, fuller. Inhale. Audible, open, exhale out. So you want for your last one, thumbs can come near third eye center. Inhale to lift and lengthen through the crown of your head to ground down through your sits bones, an extra sip of air in. Exhale, bow forwards. Feel it in. Let it go. Connect back to self, connect back to others. Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Vino and Vinyasa. I hope you have a lovely Friday evening. Thanks for joining me still. And class is always donation based on Venmo. And get someone to FaceTime tonight if you want. Someone maybe you haven't talked to in a while. That's all I got. Hopefully you'll play around with Headstand a little bit more. I promise it gets easier as you try it. And if you have it one week, you might not have it the next week, but you might have it the week after. So play around with it. I promise it's a fun one. And I'll see you guys soon. Have a great evening.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Love.